Have you ever sat down to work, only to realize you've been staring at the screen for 10 minutes without actually doing anything? That's not a lack of ambition. That's scattered focus. And in today's world, focus isn't just helpful, it's everything. And this is where George comes in. You've met him before, just an ordinary guy, juggling way too many things at once. George isn't lazy. He's smart, motivated, and even hardworking. But like the rest of us, he struggles with one thing: staying focused long enough to actually finish what matters. In this video, we're going to uncover 5 daily habits that don't just protect your focus, they multiply it. Think of them as focus multipliers, stacking together to give you more clarity, more energy, and more momentum every single day. Why focus is harder than ever. Before we jump into habits, let's acknowledge the elephant in the room. Modern life is a focus killer. Notifications, emails, the constant pressure to multitask. No wonder our brains feel fried. In fact, studies show it takes an average of 23 minutes to fully refocus after just one interruption. Imagine how many times George or you get pulled away in a single day. Multiply that, and you'll see why focus feels so rare. But here's the good news. Focus is a skill. And like any skill, it can be trained, strengthened, and multiplied through small, consistent habits. Habit number 1, the focus anchor. The first daily habit is what I call a focus anchor. This is a simple, consistent activity that signals to your brain it's time to work. For some, it's brewing coffee. For others, it's putting on noise-canceling headphones or writing the first line in a journal. Habit number 2, the 90-minute deep work sprint. Our brains are wired for cycles. Peak focus usually lasts between 60 to 90 minutes before mental fatigue kicks in. George sets a timer, removes distractions, and commits to just one task for 90 minutes. No multitasking, no quick email checks, just immersion. Afterward, he rewards himself with a short break. The result? More done in less time, with less stress. But that's just the start. In part 2, we'll reveal habits 3 and 4. So far, we've unlocked the first 2 habits: a focus anchor that primes your brain for work, and 90-minute deep work sprints that align with your natural focus cycles. But building lasting concentration isn't just about starting strong. It's about protecting your attention throughout the day. That's where habits 3 and 4 come in. These are the habits that stop distractions before they even reach you and keep your energy high so your focus never flatlines. Habit number 3, the distraction firewall. Here's the truth. Most people don't lose focus because they're weak-willed. They lose focus because their environment is designed to hijack attention. That's why the third habit is creating a distraction firewall. For George, it's simple. He silences notifications during work blocks, moves his phone out of reach, and keeps only the tools he actually needs on his desk. No clutter, no temptations, no just-in-case tabs open in the background. Think of it like building a digital firewall for your brain. Instead of trusting yourself to resist, you remove the triggers entirely. Because willpower is limited, but smart systems last all day. Habit number 4, the energy reset ritual. Focus isn't just mental, it's physical. When your body runs out of energy, your brain follows. That's why the 4th habit is having a simple energy reset ritual. For George, it's stepping outside for 5 minutes, stretching, or sipping water. Nothing complicated. Just a small physical reset that signals, my body is recharged, my mind can refocus. Think about it. You wouldn't expect your phone to last all day without charging. Why do we expect our brains to? Micro breaks keep your mental battery alive. So, instead of crashing mid-afternoon, you maintain consistent sharpness. Try this. The next time you feel your focus fading, don't push harder. Step away for 5 minutes. Reset your body, then come back. We've covered 4 powerful habits that multiply your focus. The focus anchor, 90-minute deep work sprints, the distraction firewall, and simple energy resets. But none of these will stick if you don't master the fifth and final habit, the one that keeps everything consistent day after day. This is the habit that turns focus from a temporary boost into a permanent lifestyle. Habit number 5, the evening reset. The last habit is deceptively simple, but it's the glue that holds all the others together. The evening reset. Here's how it works. At the end of each day, George spends 10 minutes setting up tomorrow. He clears his workspace, writes down his top 3 priorities, and chooses his focus anchor for the morning. Why does this matter? Because focus doesn't start when you sit down to work. It starts the night before. By setting the stage in advance, George eliminates decision fatigue and wakes up knowing exactly what matters most. No wasted energy, no morning chaos, just clarity. Here's your challenge. Before you go to bed tonight, write down the 3 most important things you want to accomplish tomorrow. Then watch how much easier it is to focus in the morning. Try it, and let me know in the comments if it made a difference. The compounding effect of focus habits. Here's the secret. None of these habits work in isolation. A focus anchor is powerful, but paired with deep work sprints, it's unstoppable. A distraction firewall protects your attention, but combined with energy resets, your brain stays sharp all day. And when you finish with the evening reset, that's when the compounding magic kicks in. You're no longer fighting to get focused. You're living in a rhythm where focus becomes automatic. Building your identity as a focused person, the most underrated benefit of these habits is identity. When George sticks to them, he no longer tells himself, I'm distracted, I'm scattered, I'm unfocused. Instead, he starts believing, I'm someone who focuses, I'm someone who finishes. And that shift in identity, that's the real multiplier. Because once you see yourself as a focused person, you naturally act in alignment with that identity. So let's recap. 5 daily habits that multiply your focus. 1. The focus anchor. 2. 90-minute deep work sprints. 3. A distraction firewall. 4. Energy resets. 5. The evening reset. Adopt even one of these, and you'll notice the difference. Stack them together, and your focus and your results will transform completely. Now here's my challenge. Choose one habit to start today. Don't wait. Test it. Feel the difference and build from there. And if this video helped you, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's always saying, I just can't focus. Because with the right habits, anyone can, even George.